Well, hello friends, and once again, welcome back to our channel, This Fantastic Life. In today's episode, we're going to celebrate Charter Day, which was celebrated on March the 10th, 2024 by the Pennsylvania Historical and Museum Commission, PHMC for short, which celebrates the Commonwealth's 333rd birthday with free admission to over 20 state historical parks. The Commonwealth of Pennsylvania was founded by William Penn in March the 4th, 1861, as a charter which was given to William Penn by King Charles II. William Penn was born in 1644, and he was the son of Admiral Sir William Penn, and he converted to the Society of Friends, or the Quakers, a persecuted sect founded by George Fox in 1647. As King Charles II owed William Penn about 16,000 pounds, which his father had lent him, he granted Penn land in the New World between the 39th and the 42nd parallel, from the Delaware River west by 5 degrees longitude. It is here that Penn purchased the land from the Native American claims and created his Penn's Holy Experiment, which was a colony that was dedicated to freedom of religion. Penn's colony was popular with immigrants because it offered religious freedom. Nearly 1/3 of the immigrants were from Germany's Rhineland. Many of them were persecuted Anabaptists, descendants of the modern-day Amish, Mennonite, and Hutterites. The Anabaptists believed that in adult baptism, and that you could only be saved after you made the choice as an adult to join the church. One of the early settlers was Conrad Beissel, who settled in Lancaster County near Cocalico Creek in a region known as Cock-Halakung, meaning the den of serpents. Beissel settled here in 1732 and founded the modern town of Ephrata. Beissel believed in the return of the Messiah would happen in his lifetime, and therefore he ordered his followers to be celibate. By the 1750s, he had converted nearly 80 celibate brothers and sisters, which were housed in log, stone, and half-timber buildings here at the Ephrata Cloister, one of the two sites that we're visiting on Charter Day. Beissel's believers wore white robes, adapted sparse diets, and barely slept, spending much of their time in prayer. They had an entire community based on agriculture, and over time, the Ephrata Cloister became known for some of the first folk art in the American colonies, a form of German calligraphy known as Frakturschriften, or Fraktur for short. They also composed over 1,000 pieces of a cappella music for 4-part harmony.
We would spread the joy of blessing far and near. We would speak the loving word of heart to cheer. Like merry birds of spring, glad music we will sing in our happy, happy songs of cheer. Sing the songs, happy songs of cheer. Sing the songs, happy songs of cheer. Oh, that no heart was sad, we would make the whole world glad with our happy, happy songs of cheer. Oh, ever is the loving word the best. It lifts the heart by sin and want oppressed. The covering of a prayer, we will still the waves of care and bid the troubled spirit rest. Oft have we felt our inner longing needs, blessed by a power that strengthens, clothes, and feeds.
And they had a very vibrant printing establishment for the surrounding community, which published one of the largest books in America, known as Martyr's Mirror, a book that talked about the persecutions of the Anabaptists and is a sacred text among the local Mennonites.
So I placed my paper in this top area, and I have it held in by these pins to keep it where I want it. This ensures consistency, that you always get the print on the same part of the paper every time. So I rolled it underneath the press here, and when I pull this lever, it lowers this large block, applies the pressure, and gives me my print.
A lot of work to do around here. Building buildings, doing the furniture, but they got wood from the own forest. They have a sawmill here by the river, and but then cabinets like that would be made. And we don't think this cabinet is original here, but it probably wasn't made here.
Conrad Beissel, who took the church named Friedsam, died at the Ephrata Cloister on July 6, 1768, and was buried here at God's Acre Cemetery on the site. A semi-monastic Baptist community at the Ephrata Cloister continued after his death under the direction of Peter Miller until 1813, when it was incorporated into the German Seventh-day Baptist Church. Our second visit of the day after the Ephrata Cloister was the Daniel Boone Homestead, located in Birdsboro, Pennsylvania, on 579 acres of rolling countryside. It was here where Daniel Boone was born on November 2nd, 1734. Daniel Boone was the son of Squire Boone from Devonshire, England, who was a Quaker. Squire Boone arrived in the new colony of Pennsylvania in 1717, where he met and married the Welsh Quaker Sarah Morgan, before purchasing 250 acres in the Ole Valley in the 1730s. Daniel was the 6th of 11 children born to Squire and Sarah, and he became a leader in opening new paths of Kentucky and resisting Native American raids. He returned to his boyhood home twice in 1781 and in 1788 as a hero. Here we have a nice view of the Homestead Barn, Pennsylvania German bank barn, and the blacksmith shop. Squire Boone was a blacksmith by trade. Also located on the property is the Bertollet House, which was built in 1737 in the Ole Valley and relocated to the Daniel Boone Homestead in 1968. The Bertollet House is an example of 18th century Pennsylvania German log architecture. The Bertollet sawmill was a water-powered vertical blade sawmill operated nearby in Ole Township by Daniel Bertollet in the late 18th or early 19th century, and moved here in 1972. Well, friends, thanks again for watching my episode of This Fantastic Life. I hope you enjoyed today's episode where we looked at two of the state historical sites on Pennsylvania's Charter Day. In the next episode, we will be going to the Washington, D.C. to celebrate the annual Cherry Blossom Festival. So I hope you will click that button down in the lower right-hand corner to subscribe to our channel, and also hit the notifications bell and give us a like and a thumbs up and tell your friends about us. Until next time, happy travels.